Hello, my wonderful friends. How are you guys doing? Are you having a good week so far? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you making sure you drink plenty of water? Me, myself, I try to drink 1 gallon of water a day, and it helps me feel better. You have to do what's right for your body, of course, but you know, just make sure you get plenty of water in and that you're taking care of yourself and eating properly, avoiding junk. That junk could really have a big part in your mental health. So I hope you eat healthy and clean, and that you're doing good. Also, one thing I want to talk about is how helpful going to see a therapist is. Now, I know it's something that a lot of people are afraid of because of past experiences might have taught you that you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody with your inner thoughts and feelings. Even if you're married, you can't. Sometimes you have that barrier where you don't think you could talk to your spouse about anything. And I used to feel that way, and it was a big struggle to try to work through. But if you could convince yourself to just give it a try, I highly encourage that you go and try to speak to a therapist. Because, as I've mentioned before, I've had years of struggling with depression and anxiety. I was raped as a little boy, so I've got PTSD and severe depression. And I've had many occasions where I almost ended my life. And I felt I had nobody that I could trust and talk to and seek help from. But I've been going to therapy for about 5 years now, and I highly recommend it. It can be difficult to find that right person that you feel safe with, but when you do, and you can just completely open yourself up and know that they're not going to judge you or save that information to hurt you or do anything else with it. It's a very scary thing. But if you're really struggling, if you're having thoughts with suicide or anything like that, or self-hatred and, your self-worth, and struggling to sleep, struggling to eat properly, and struggling with addictions, that's not a good life to live. And I would like to encourage you and know to find that strength and try a therapist. And if they don't quite feel right for you, where you could click with this person, don't be afraid to move on to a different one. They'll understand because they've been in this business, and they understand that it takes a lot of trust, and so they would understand. And we've got a mental health crisis in this country, and everyone is, and well, there's number one, there's not enough therapists really, but at the same time, there's a lot of fear and stigma when it comes to mental health and seeking therapy. And there's nothing wrong with it. All that bullshit is what it is, bullshit. And if somebody else tries to poke fun at you or make you feel lesser of a human being when if you that you need help, they could go fuck off. I'm serious about that. They're just the worthless bullies that always try to tear you down, and they're not good people to have in your life. So I hope you know you're loved. I have so much faith in your strength and your capabilities to fight through this depression and fight through the negative thoughts and the sadness. And I have so much faith that you can do this. And you don't have to go to a in-person meeting. There's a website called betterhealth.com where it could all be through either text messages, video calls, or on the phone. And I've never tried them. I don't really know how good it is really, but if you're afraid to see somebody in person, I encourage you to give it a try. So, all right, I'm going to stop rambling on, but I hope you take care of yourself. You know, take care of your body, but your mental health needs to be taken care of too. And if we could get enough people to realize, never mind, I'm just not going to shut up on that, but I was going to blame mental health on all the problems that we've been having, but I'm just going to shut up on it. You are loved. I am so proud of you, and I believe in you. Please take care of yourself. All right, I'm done. And all this came up because I've been struggling for the past couple of days with myself. And I just got out of my appointment with my therapist, and I have the utmost trust and faith in her help. And she's been such a helpful influence on my life. So I just hope you could find that right therapist for you and they could help you. But if you want to help me make my dreams come true, please visit my website at www.highdesertartistry.com. That's where I sell my art, my t-shirts, coffee mugs with designs that I made and stuff like that. So it would help me so much and make it so I could pay off my debt and just start working towards making my goals come true. So, all right. I love you guys. Take care.